What's going on,
Danny
guys?
knows
Red
exactly what
K,
to
Wollie
expect.
Mopped Gaming Podcast, episode number 204 or 5. I can't really remember at this point. First off, we weren't on last week. I would like to, but something really crazy happened. All of our older episodes, people started watching, and on our last episode, we had 41 people watching. So, shout out to you guys out there watching us do stuff.
You're letting us go out there and be somebody.
Really, we did get an interesting. We got some comments that weren't all great though.
Oh, what did they say? What did they say? Did they say bad things about us? I love hearing bad things about me.
Yeah. Let's go to the comments, shall we? One comment under the Tekken. I think we were doing the Tekken spot. It was like, this guy loves to hear himself talk.
That sounds like Red. That is Red.
Who are they talking about? Were they talking about who? Like, come on, they can't just say. There's like 5 people on here at a time.
It's Red. It's Red.
You gotta have a name behind it.
It's Red. We all know it's Red.
It could be. I'm not saying it's not. But if you listen, I'm not talking the most on there. Just saying. Another guy said, I don't know who you guys are, but yelling at the. I don't know who the guy yelling on the bottom. Don't even know what redundant means. Loudest person with the least important opinion.
That's hold on. That might have been Shadow then.
It was Shadow, and
because you were raging a bit.
The thing is, though, if he actually looked in the dictionary, he would have understood that I said it with a proper sentence. So get your shit, and you can shove that right up your ass, my guy.
And another person said Noah was Frieza and Punk lost to Captain Ginyu. LMFAO.
I heard that.
Hold on. Say that again.
He said Noah, from the Noah and Punk thing. He said Noah.
Right.
He said Noah was Frieza and Punk lost to Captain Ginyu. Laughing my ass off.
Okay, now I get it. That's hilarious.
So we pissed some people off. We made some people laugh. But if you guys are getting any kind of entertainment out of this, I'm happy about that, man. I'm Red K. We go around the horn, introduce everybody.
Loneliest Wolf by choice. I play video games on occasion. I'm not like professional like these guys.
I am CV8 Shadow Shell, the perfected assassin made by design. And honestly, I just play Tetris. I don't know where you guys got this idea.
He is a great Tetris player.
That's what we're calling Tekken now. You're getting it close, but that's not the exact.
Yeah, Tetris and Tekken. What? Wait, what?
Tetris is the new Tekken.
What you mean? Thank you.
It's as hard. It's as hard. I'll give it that.
Dragunov is the best character in the game. Doesn't make
Facts.
It Tetris.
Facts.
Boom. That's a good joke.
Damn. All right, Tony P, the big homie, the one and only.
I'm tempted to do my intro. My name is Comic. My favorite color is clear. I like to ride the short bus, and I like to wear helmets.
You said it backwards. It says, my name is Comic. I like to ride the short bus. My favorite color is clear, and I like to ride helmets. I like to wear helmets.
Clear is a good color. Clear is definitely a good color.
For all the older heads out there, aka Lil Daryl.
Yeah, right. Lil Daryl. Ricky Smiley. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't play any games over the last week because I was in Texas being a repairman. That's not a
man.
That was not a fun story, so I won't tell you about that. But I will say that a lot of stuff happened over the last 2 weeks. A lot of stuffs. Anybody got anything they want to say about anything they're playing or whatever the case is?
Tekken. I've made it up to. I'm not, like I said, a professional player like these gents on here. Made it up to Tenryu.
You want to do
okay?
No, I'm good. Yeah. See, he does the thing. He's doing the thing. I told him why. He's beat my ass, and it was just like I just took my. He's doing the thing. He's up here like I didn't beat you that bad. Listen to him.
I will say one thing about the Loneliest Wolf by choice. He also said the same thing, and then he got me and Tony to platinum in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Do you remember that, Tony? Am I lying?
This is facts. He did.
We were gold, and then he got us to platinum with his dubs.
Right.
No proof.
That did happen.
Check the tapes.
Right. Check the footage. We have it.
I did make it to Shinryu, and then I dropped back down to what's the first one?
The first one in red,
Yeah,
Genbu.
Gairyu.
I think it is. Yeah.
Genbu's
Gairyu. Whatever it is, and then I made it back up to Shinryu, and I'm like, okay, that was a fun trip. I was just getting beat. I also played Animal Well, the video game Donkey produced game that came out here.
Shout out the video game Donkey.
Yeah,
I love
okay, that game was actually really fun. It's like a Metroidvania type game.
All right. Anybody else?
I'll take a stab at it. You know, I actually got back into Streets of Rage 4.
Tony played the game.
Yeah, Tony played.
Oh my god!
Game?
Everybody,
Oh my
congratulations!
Yeah. You guys are shocked that I played the game. I mean, Dre, we freaking play Marvel vs. Capcom all the freaking time. So don't act like I don't play games outside of that.
But that's with me. You did this on your own volition. I think we're rubbing off on you. You know?
That's
Don't be upset in Tekken 8, Tony.
No, not happening. Anyway, I got back on Streets of Rage 4. I forgot they had Dr. X I guess expansion on it, where you do like different simulations. So I hopped on that a couple days ago. You get your score up high enough, you're able to change your special moves and everything like that. So it's pretty cool. So far I've only done Blaze and Alex. So I got to go through the other 5 characters on there, and then after that, you know, I'll see if you can do like the original Streets of Rage characters as well. Because so far I've only done like the Streets of Rage 4 characters. I haven't done any of the. You know, you can pick either Streets of Rage 1 or 2 or 3. So I've only used the Streets of Rage 4, Alex, and Blaze so far.
Yeah, Shadow was talking about that whenever we did the last one about the what's the expansion called?
Dr. X, basically it's Dr. X. You know what I'm saying? I don't know necessarily.
Mr. X.
Yeah.
Mr. X.
Mr. X. Sorry, Mr. X. Dr. X, Mr. X. You know what I mean?
No, it's not the same thing. He didn't get his doctorate.
True. Well, let's be honest. Then that of doctors are technically not doctors either, but they have a doctorate. Just saying.
They're still doctors.
Ghost Titan, new to the pod. What you been playing, man?
So I've been playing a little bit of Tekken, as y'all know, because I got Tekken God.
As I got the Tekken God.
He says that by brushing off the shoulder and coughing.
So
a meager Blu-ray.
I started playing this game because I watched the movie The Irishman. I started playing the Mafia games.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love those.
The Mafia game was super good, but I've been playing a little bit of Mafia. I finished Call of Duty story. That one is amazing. Haven't
got through the story yet. They taking me through zombies right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to carry. But definitely I enjoyed The Irishman, so it definitely got me into the Mafia games. So that's what I've been playing for a little bit.
Dope, and that's a thumbs up for the story of Call of Duty, which you don't hear almost ever. So that's pretty dope.
Oh, I also been playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate. Forgot about that one.
Which one is that?
Is that the side-scroller beat 'em up?
No.
Diablo style one.
Yeah, the one that's it's like Hades. It's
okay.
Like Hades. It's a roguelike like Hades.
Nice.
Speaking of Ninja Turtles, I don't know if y'all heard about the news, but they're gonna be making. I told Danny about this. They're gonna be making a Last Ronin video game, but it's gonna be from the people who made the God of War games.
That's gonna be interesting.
Oh, they're gonna say it again. Say it again.
So they're gonna be making the Last Ronin, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Last Ronin from the comic books.
DJ.
Oh, that'll be lit. That'll be lit.
The people who's gonna make the people. The God of War games like God of War 4 and God of War Ragnarok. So it's going to be that style of combat, but also the story of the game is it's going to take you through all of the Ninja Turtles stories and how they died, and then at the end of the game, that's where you'll finally become the last
Ronin. Oh yeah, hey,
AKA
Ray
Mikey.
K. You know what time it is. Definitely
you know,
copy
I mean,
that. Definitely copy that.
Spoiler, just spoiling it.
How did
That's
yeah.
from a guess.
Yeah.
That's from a guess. That's from a
Yeah.
guess. But I have heard news that they are making a last one in video game.
That's what's
No,
up.
that's-
that'd be dope. I read
Yeah,
the
that'd be dope, yeah.
really good.
Also, check my one Zalgo 1234 from my TikTok says that Leonardo is his favorite Ninja Turtle.
That
He's
means
okay.
you're a
He's an alright
responsible
turtle.
person.
Yeah.
Yay.
You know what my favorite turtle is? My favorite turtle is Raph, the best turtle.
Mine is Don.
Nah, I still say it's Michelangelo, man.
Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey.
Raph's the one. Raph's the only
I
one
like-
to beat the Shredder by himself. So I mean, I'm just saying.
This isn't a Ninja Turtle, but it's a turtle in the show. I think
Not the
his
girl
name was
turtle.
What was the turtle's name?
Nash, I think his name was.
Slash.
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 Yeah, the Slash was one of the. What was it?
It was Raphael's. It was Raphael's snapping turtle. pet.
Yeah, fucking awesome character.
Not the metal turtle, right?
No, that's a metal.
Metalhead. That's Metalhead.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. There's also another. But wait a minute. There's also another one.
The female.
The one that was in Street Fighter. I mean, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Remember they
There's
turned
Venus?
the two animals into the big things, Toka and Razor. So Slash would be a different snappy turtle compared to that.
Yeah.
So just want to clarify.
And there's Venus from the original ones.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a
the
new,
female
There's
turtle.
a new female turtle now. I
Yeah,
forgot.
there's a TV show where they added the female one. I think
Yeah.
that's when they had like powers or stuff like that. I forget.
Yeah, that was I think that was Venus back in like the 90s. It was like
I think that was Venus. Yeah.
But we can all agree the best Ninja Turtles was the classic cartoon where they all
Of
had
course.
the letters for
Of
the
course.
votes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines, Raphael is cool, but
I'm so
rude,
happy because I have the
Michelangelo's a party
ringtone for
dude.
it too. So it's like every time I get a call, I'm like, damn, I got the ringtone and everything.
Doom, 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 doom. The NES game sucked though. I never beat it.
I never beat
It was too hard.
I never beat the original Ninja Turtles
That's what
game.
I'm
So
talking
the
about.
very first one, I never beat that one.
The open
Turtles
world one.
2, Turtles
The one that was
3,
open world, yeah.
beat those.
Okay, what did y'all think of the Michael Bay live action Ninja Turtle movies?
I didn't
First
expect
one-
much, so I was like, anything's good with me.
First one was like you guys are trying way too hard. The second one, because I don't think Michael Bay did the second one. Was
I think he did.
I think he did.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think he did both of them. Yeah.
Because the styling changed. Like the first one was like very like we're trying to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and gritty. The second one felt like a Saturday morning cartoon. It just felt like a long Saturday morning cartoon. It was just stupid.
I will watch any Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles as long as they don't give them lips anymore.
Logo 1234 did say that Venus is also in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle IDW comics.
Yeah, that's right. She is in the comics too.
Oh
They have,
yeah.
they have a new turtle that just that they just released here in the new IDW run, or not really new IDW run because it's been a couple of years.
All right, so I love Turtles, but let's get on to gaming. And this is a game that we all played. We actually talked about it right before we came on, but the trailer just dropped because the game just dropped. Diesel.
Rated T for teen.
Legacy.
Hello there, valued customer.
Hey kids, are your parents in another room? Get ready! Welcome to the Iron City, where the real action is. This ain't your grandpappy's fighting game. Oh,
This is
no!
BioShock.
It's fresh, new brawling shenanigans.
There
for
goes my
all.
guy.
We've got 2 versus 2 team fisticuffs.
All right, let's get him, boys.
There goes my girl.
Master mind-bending attacks, dizzying combos, and powerful special moves.
Time to clock in and punch out.
I'm quite dangerous, darling.
Pummel, right, smack, and whack like never before.
Oh, she's new.
Yeah.
That's my favorite character right there. Thank you, Danny.
Don't give up. Keep fighting from beyond the grave. Face formidable foes.
What wonders await?
Not the magician.
That's hilarious.
Oh, they added some stuff. Definitely, they added some stuff.
Yeah.
Bosses.
I may not be God, but my office is bigger.
Is that Uncle Ruckus?
Power unlimited. Now we are one. Only the strongest will survive.
Oh, he couldn't do that.
Yeah, we.
Join the fight.
Did the
to
devil
save
just
the
pop
city
up?
from certain doom.
What?
Don't miss an evolution in
That is
flame.
a big giant muscle
It's
girl. I'm playing this game.
Diesel's Legacy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shocker that Will would choose the big. Will, you played, right?
Yeah, we played when we were
Yeah,
there,
we
but
all
she
played
wasn't,
together.
she wasn't one
So-
of the characters that was able to be.
So at CEO, we might have been the loudest people. We might have been louder than the people
Then
on
all the
stage.
other games going on.
So
For real.
shout out to the devs who let us play the game, man. They just were
Yeah,
like, no, you
definitely
guys,
shout out to y'all, man.
they were like, no, you guys just play. No matter what. We had other people coming to play the game because we were going in so hard with the game. The characters on stage, right? Characters right here are pretty much the only 4 you can pick. The
There we
girl
go. I
with
found
the,
my Jack 8.
No.
Yeah.
There's also the one like skater girl with the pigtails.
oh, with all the arms.
Yeah, right there, yeah.
And the multi-arm girl.
And
too.
the the guy with the mask on, but the magician, muscle
The
girl.
muscle bound.
Yeah.
She's a
Yeah.
she's literally a strong woman in a circus. That's the greatest.
Literally a strong woman in the
Oh,
circus.
it's so good.
So you know, this is my girl with the skates on. This is a 2-lane fighter similar to Fatal Fury, back in the day. And
It's also like Guilty Gear Asuka. You got to remember that.
I might have skipped out on that one. Was that one of the original ones?
It was in Japan only.
That is why. But yeah, you don't see much 2-lane fighters anymore. And we spent, we had like, I mean, maybe all together, maybe 2 hours with the game but all 3 days we were there. And we started coming up with some stupid combos while we were there.
Yes, we did.
Who was the robot? Oh snap! I didn't see her.
I think she's a
Diesel Mech. Or is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, not the mech, but it was like a raining down bombs from everywhere.
Woman.
It's a boss. It's
Oh,
not.
it's a
Yes,
character.
boss. Yeah.
So have you
It's one of
actually?
those- it looks like one.
Has anybody actually played the final game?
I have it.
Nah.
What do you think? How is it? How is it different than what we played previously?
Offline, the game is fantastic. When it comes to the AI, God, they're annoying. But as for the characters that we played, it wasn't really any big changes off of them. They got some bigger combos, of course. But the character that I made now is Saga, which is Dami Mami, the big wrestler. And she can take 70% of your health after eating 3 pieces of chicken.
Damn.
Is it like
She likes meat too? Great.
After she eats 3 pieces of chicken, her bracelets light up. And if you do her standard command grab, she'll twirl you in the air with her finger and slam you into the ground. But if you hit crouching medium punch, you can launch them back into the air. You can do an air grab, which can only be done if your bracelets are lit. And if you have your bracelets lit, it'll bounce them off the air, bounce them into another attack, and then you can do another air grab and then toss them into a wall, which if your bracelet's lit 3 times, it'll bounce them off the wall, and you can hit them again and get them with another air grab.
Wait a minute. She's got air grabs, OTGs, and wall bounces.
Yes.
That is really good.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty.
But she's an up close character, so she probably get beat by like a far away, like a fire, like somebody.
Eleonora actually, is a crutch because like she has this thing where she'll drop a victim on the ground and your character automatically aggro to that character, and you're just like, bruh, I can't grab a person on a chair. So
yeah, and that's who I will be using for that reason alone.
Yeah, so I would have to get you away from that particular, person, so I can switch lanes until it's gone, or things like that.
Yeah,
Or
running is an option in this game. I've definitely ran.
Yes, it is.
And people have
Yes, it
definitely
is.
ran for me and my big robot.
Now, as for the online, it's
what?
I did end up trying to do a few matches, and their netcode it's rollback.
Yeah.
But
first of all, are you playing on the PC or are you playing on the Xbox?
I'm on the Xbox,
See,
And
that's something that the devs told us it was only on PC. They didn't let us know that it was going to be on Xbox. So that's something that must have happened between.
It's possible. It's
It's
possible. That's why the net code is so bad because it was only meant for PC games. But then they did
even
it's
the,
actually on
even the,
consoles.
even the people on Discord were saying that, you know, there's time on Steam has not been pleasant. So I do talk to the devs on a reg. I did tell them the what I'm going through, and you know they're still trying to figure it out. They say by like within like the next patch it should be like somewhat sorted out.
Well, I do plan on getting this, not especially now that it's on Xbox, and the 4-player on this is just probably the most fun I've had all year in a fighting game. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fun.
The combos in this game it's
disrespectful. I think is the best word.
It is so infinite. Like if I throw you into a wall and your tag team partner catches on with that and catches them with their combo, I can eat another piece of chicken and get ready for another ATM crash.
Damn. It's literally just infinite. So it basically just infinite juggles all, you know, with the possibility of that. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Who's the character in Guilty Gear that this reminds me of that you can eat food and get bigger with? What's his name?
That's Sin Kiske.
Sin.
He got stronger. He got buffs.
Yeah.
I mean, this game looks amazing. This game looks amazing only for one reason. I can play as a muscle girl fighting mobster J. Jonah Jameson. I'm so happy.
Why did you play MK11 when Shiva was around, sir? Where were you?
I was playing MK11, but I just didn't play with Shiva. But I did love Shiva. Oh my god!
So here's the question about this game.
Wait a minute, y'all made fun of me for my sexual advances for Shiva for years.
I did not. I was like, damn, they made Shiva look a little.
Her actual model was crazy.
Oh yeah, she was tall and she was gorgeous.
That was definitely a shocker. I was like, what?
Moving on to the next story. We talked about this in the first back that we were like, oh man, we're going to be getting. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
That's not what we talked about. That's not what we talked about at all.
We talked about Virtua Fighter coming back and our characters who we want, and then like the next week later, we get an announcement of Virtua Fighter Revo, which is going to be coming to the PC. I believe this is the first time, legally speaking, that Virtua Fighter will be on PC. It's going to get updated 4K graphics. There's actually going to be a patch, and so it's going to get a patch, a balanced patch, 4K graphics, updated net code, but we don't know if that's going to be coming to the console. So on the PlayStation, we have Ultimate Virtua Fighter, and it's going to get the update with the patch. But I think it's still going to stay with the rollback that has. Not rollback, I'm sorry, the
delayed base.
Delayed base, yeah. I don't think they're going to be able to put the rollback into it.
They're giving it rollback.
Has that been announced?
Yeah, it's been announced. It's going to get rollback.
So if you have the PlayStation version of the Ultimate Showdown, you don't have to pay anything for the Revo update?
Correct.
Nice. But had they said it was going to be cross computer and
that I'm not quite sure. I don't believe that there is a crossplay yet. This company is a little slow when it comes to that part. I'm not saying that they're slow like they don't know what you're doing, but when it's kind of like how Dragon Ball was. It took ages for them to just give them rollback netcode. What was it, 3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is going on, year 15? Year 20 with this?
Well, I mean, with this update is going on, year 2 or year 3? But I get what you're saying, though, yeah. The first Virtua Fighter 5 came out, 2006, 7?
It's an old game. It's a really, really fucking old game.
It's really old. But
the fact that it's getting a balance patch is kind of crazy, though.
I know, that's interesting.
Like I don't like I hope it's really wacky too. Like that may be.
They will do anything but release Virtua Fighter 6.
They're doing everything in their power to not make anything.
Like we don't have an idea for it. We don't know what to do. Let's keep releasing it. They still won't play it.
Virtua Fighter 5 doesn't have a story.
Okay, listen. Bear has a but not, his name's not Barry, but Jeffrey has a story. It's about a fish, and it's like a
You're
demon
thinking Big the
fish.
Cat. You're thinking about Big the Cat. Stop it. That is the wrong Sega game.
No,
Stop it.
no. Jeffrey has a story about him. He's a fisherman, and it's like a
Big
double
the Cat.
fish.
I know they're both big.
Look, man, that is about as good as Bruce trying to fight, kill everything, and knock everything out of the way for a duck on a street. It's
That's
not
right. He's an animal activist. Bruce is that boy.
There we go,
He's
Jeff.
such a good man, and he is a paragon for his neighborhood.
Hey, man, he's going wild, not Mick Wild. I mean, I like the way that the graphics are better, but the game still looks like the game.
It still looks like
literally looks like Virtua Fighter 5.
But it's better. But it's still looks like the game. You know, like
man, I know you're really trying because you really like VF. You like the VF.
I mean, there's 2 VF fans in the room here. So you know.
And no, and I don't say there's I'm not a fan of VF. It's just I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. But like I know you, but dude, it looks like this. It looks the same, like the same game. Dave.
You're saying you never played VF Ghost Titan?
I have never played a Virtua Fighter.
Comic, it's the same game. You can go get the 360 version for goodness sake.
Okay, so it's like NBA but a new number. Okay, cool.
Yes, it's literally the same.
That's you're right. Damn, I don't like that. That comparison, but it's true. I don't play the NBA games, but that is wow. It's like NBA and NFL.
It's like NBA 2K, yes.
Oh
right, like NBA 2K.
Yeah, it's quite literally the same game.
NBA
you want to know what it is?
2022, but guess what? You could do dunks now.
Look, I'm so
old.
old. Look, I'm so old. I remember the NBA Live series.
Yes, the NBA Live used to go hard back in the day, man.
I was working at the Stop of Gaming. When they canceled that series, because they canceled it and they were gonna bring out NBA Elite, and then they were like, nah, that's not gonna be a thing. And then 2K was like, well, we don't mind if we just keep basketball to ourselves. Then we feel like doing this.
Pretty much.
we do it all the time. Nobody will compete with us.
Let me go ahead and hit that 2K behind that. Yeah.
So basically, what I'm saying is, you're kind of like those people that came in that will always buy Madden
for one game
every year.
Yeah,
they would pay for a $300+ system.
The game
and be like, all
$40.
I want to play is Madden and 2K.
That's it.
If you are buying the game, it's
they defended those games the way they bought them each year, and I look at them hysterically. I'm like, bro, it's like all of these shows.
I even came up with here's a great idea for those games that if they want to be able to make it where you're not buying the same game every year, but that's not what the publisher wants. Release it every 4 years, every 3 to 4 years.
That's kind of what they did.
And just update the roster every season, so you're not buying a new game.
Or you can do this. You can go outside, get a football, get a baseball. There you go. You save yourself hundreds of bucks.
Oh no, man! Because then if somebody says that about like fighting games, I'm not going out to go into some underground fighting ring and fighting a demon. Doesn't sound like a great time.
I wonder if I can get Tekken God underground.
Even though Lone Wolf, I think you might be the only one actually qualified to get in the fighting ring between all of us.
I take that back. Making it seem like I'm that dude.
But I know you've had training, but Shadow's had military training, so I guess.
I've had training. I told Danny that. Well, y'all don't know me yet, but I've had training.
Enough said. You don't incriminate yourself anymore.
You tell him, but you're gonna air my laundry out there.
I'm just saying, you
know how to do things.
The loneliness looks kind of awesome. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. What is going on with Ubisoft?
Dead.
Good question.
Need to see more.
xdefiant is getting shut down in June. Ubisoft is also laying off 200 employees and closing studios in Osaka and in San Francisco.
xdefiant was getting shut down because they couldn't keep up with the
player count.
The player count because of Call of Duty, wasn't it?
It wouldn't be surprising. I mean, Call of Duty
didn't xdefiant come out? Was it earlier than Black Ops, or did it come out at the same day?
It was before Black Ops.
Was it before?
Yes, before.
I do remember you playing it for a while.
I did for a bit.
Because I know it was one of those games that had, as soon as it came out, it had a high player count, and then I think due to like a lack of like variety in the game, it just died down very quick.
Why did
sad.
if any of you did play it? Why did you stop? Was it because Call of Duty came out?
I just stopped. Like the season pass wasn't intriguing. I love the operator system. It was cool, but after a while, it's just like, all right.
So then, yeah, it's a variety.
It looks very like it looks boring. It looks bland. It doesn't
it's not bad though. It's pretty good.
No, not like gameplay wise. Like gameplay, it seems pretty good, like straightforward, cut and dry. But visually, it just isn't. It's boring. Like visually, it doesn't like pop. It doesn't do anything. But the like maybe it's because I'm watching it through a recording.
Well, you gotta also understand. It's a free game, so it's like not
okay. That makes a little more sense then.
But
it's like
for what
not
it
a lot
offered
of
for a free
time.
game, was it like worth it though?
It was actually not that bad. It was pretty good.
But this game's going down in June. The Star Wars game did not meet expectation. People are quite literally taking dumps on the new Assassin's Creed. They're like going back and trying to change the whole game to take like the Black Samurai out of it. Like I don't even know what's going on with Beyond Good and Evil. They put out their anniversary thing.
That game's never coming. Dear Lord,
What game?
Beyond Good and Evil.
Oh no, it's not coming out.
They put out the anniversary. They put out the anniversary version of that. I mean, like
that's all you're going to get.
And now they're saying that Sony's thinking about buying it.
Sony's thinking about buying who? Say it again.
Sony is thinking about buying Ubisoft. That's what the rumor is right now.
Well,
Sony's been talking about buying a bunch of different companies, and it's kind of like, bruh.
They're trying to be the next Microsoft. Be like,
like legit. There's talks of them buying From Software. They already I think they already own Kadokawa.
Oh my goodness!
Which they're like they're like an anime gaming house too, and it's just like what the hell?
Because From Software is already perfect as it is. I don't want Sony to own it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And then the games won't be. But people want a Bloodborne too. That's the easiest way to get it.
They can easily do that without being bought
by the parent company. Too. Exactly.
Yeah.
But Ubisoft, I don't trust anymore because For Honor was an amazing game as soon as it came out.
Yeah.
They made
and then they crapped on it really bad.
Yeah, they made so many random changes that weren't really needed, and it just ruined the game completely.
Yeah. Ubisoft's like notorious for doing that. Either that or releasing games that are like not fully cooked.
Oh yeah, not fully. That is their bread and butter. Putting out games that need to be patched in later. All right.
And what's funny is that someone called them out on it, and I think they blocked that account from saying it. It's like, oh, like
how dare you?
Don't tell the truth, please.
They were like, "Oh, I would love if Ubisoft release a game that was like fully developed and finished," and then Ubisoft just like went off on them.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. I thought I had one of our videos up, but I don't. So I guess we'll just go full screen with it. I'll let you start this one, Mr. Shadow Shell. Is MK1 is it cooked?
No, it is not. They actually have things coming up for it. So
well, we know we have at least we have 2 more, 3 more, right? DLC characters coming out.
Yes, but Ed Boon has already spoke about that, man. The tournaments are coming back. It's just going to take them a little time to get themselves on their footing, which I do agree that WB's money system. They're about as bad as Activision when it comes to that, but I don't think MK is going anywhere anytime soon. It's not cooked. I think it's perfectly fine.
MK, of course, we know we're making another MK, but they're saying
I'm talking about MK1. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so you think there will be a season 3 DLC pack?
I'm pretty sure if people
every single MK
support it.
Every single MK has had 2 combat packs. I think 2.
Yeah.
As of right now, this is the second combat pack. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the rumor is, I think Shan, I forgot the name, but there's like 3 different like pretty credible leakers of MK saying that there was a combat pack 3, but now it's kind of like because of they say low sales from the expansion pack Chaos Reigns, they've canceled. Parent company have canceled.
Yeah,
DLC
I don't
pack.
believe everything they say. So.
All right, I guess we'll see. I mean, so the rumor is right now. I mean, and we'll come back to this video on a later date to see if the rumors are right or wrong. But the rumor right now is that DLC 3-pack is canceled. Allegedly, it was supposed to be like Sonya, Kung Jin,
Jade.
and Jade. Yeah, and a guest
This
character.
is what I want to say about it. I want to say it's not canceled. I want to say it's up in the air. It's up for debate. I want to say.
You know what? I agree with you. I agree with you, and I think that's what it is too. A lot. The reason is because a lot of the code that was in the game that was saying that's there has been replaced with other things.
I was going to say because like hackers who get into like companies and stuff like that, it affects them in such a high way. So I think they won't release these characters that were leaked. So I think they're just going to try to do different characters entirely.
I would like that. I know we're going to be getting some other cameo fighters, which I think are even more fun than the main fighters because they change different fighters in ways and combos you can't do. But if anything,
yeah.
But is there a certain character in the game right now that anybody would actually want in if they did do a Combat Pack 3?
Onaga.
Onaga?
I want my boy Onaga back.
He was in one game, bro.
You want the boss character back.
Let's bring back Blaze too. You know what I mean? Like
no.
You know what? Either Onaga or Jax Briggs.
Rolling up the newspaper.
Jax,
yes.
I'm definitely
but Onaga rolling up the newspaper. Bop bop. No.
I don't
We're
care.
not having Onaga come back.
I want Onaga back.
No.
All right. Street Fighter just gave us a teaser of Mai. I have not watched it yet. I think it is literally just a teaser. But let's check it out right now.
Nipponichi?
Mommy.
Bouncy.
No, it's
Bouncy
If I piqued your interest, I can teach you all the Shiranui techniques you can handle.
That's a good voice.
Come find me in Aokigahara. Don't keep a good girl waiting.
It's gonna be the only story part that I play in the entire game.
She stood you up.
Let's see what she looks like.
Oh
wow. Let's see the face. Let's see how they made her face. They fuck up the face.
I'm picking her up.
Her stage is awesome. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, the stage is lit.
Just don't fight it. It's kicking flames and stuff.
Oh. Advocacy.
Damn, I wanted to see what her face looked like.
Yeah,
they did kind of show it.
No. I'm talking about like a good shot. They should have had it like with you know when Terry came earlier. Oh look, he's got a big ass nose. It's like yeah, Terry.
I mean, but I guess we'll get a better look when the gameplay version comes. Has anybody even played? Like I've played probably like all of 8 minutes of the actual story part of Street Fighter.
The World Tour mode.
The World Tour, yeah.
Before they released everything, I ran through it all.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I ran through it all. So I haven't played it since they released Ed. I want to say.
Yeah, Ed. It was Ed, then Ed Akuma and Terry, right?
Yeah. Oh,
it was in Bison. Then Terry.
On a horse.
Bison then Terry.
So I haven't played it since Bison dropped.
I heard Bison's was fun though. Everybody said that Bison's was probably the most fun in the game because like you get to call Vega and Barlog apparently.
No. Where you get that idea from?
That's what I saw. Like apparently you as the character get a text from Barlog and Vega that Bison has some kind of secret ring or something like that. Yeah.
He has amnesia. He doesn't even know what he is.
I'm telling you what I saw in the game. I have to play it and see it for myself though. It might not be there, but I've seen it in the gameplay video.
He's just watching like fake stuff. Be like, this shit's in the game.
If I do, I'll film it and I'll bring it to the podcast. But anybody, Shadow, You did not have a good experience with KOF, the last KOF.
No.
But you say you are down to play some of the wolves. I'm pretty sure that the move list from Terry and Mai will be there'll be some crossover in the new game. What do you think?
I know.
Think so?
I think so.
Aren't they all stiff?
What you saying?
Aren't they all stiff?
No.
Like gameplay wise?
I don't think so. When not in the in the KOF or in the Street Fighter version.
KOF.
I wouldn't say they're stiff. You have more ways to have movement in KOF because you're faster. You got a run button. You got a hop. You have more flexibility of movement in KOF, but it is pretty strict on button commands though. Tony,
because I looked at some of the gameplay and I'm like, oh yeah, I could tell it looks stiff and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm always iffy on games that look stiff to me.
Oh, there we are, Will.
Hey, Will, there was a close up of
Very round face. It looked like I don't know. Because I was curious because Street Fighter's been really like making their characters kind of look a little bit more like people and less like an anime character. And I was wondering what they make her face look like. Doesn't I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
It's possible they might change it for the final release.
More than likely, because they've done that before.
Oh, this could be how she looks in the World Tour, and her actual gameplay model might look different. You know how it is sometimes.
For this game, they are almost like 1-to-1.
Yeah, I mean, some people do look ugly in this game. I won't say no names.
Yeah, hey, they look like people. They look they literally look more like people than they've ever looked before.
From KOF crossover to actual KOF 14, we had 2 characters come out. Very much long awaited, mature.
She looks very.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it in the gameplay, so let's check it out right now.
Mature.
I bet she is.
Nice.
Lady look like she likes the Gamborn shit.
I like this releasing 2 characters in one.
Vice.
I mean, they kind of. This feels like they should be released at once
Exactly.
because they're kind of. They were kind of like a pair anyway. Oh snap!
You can't do that. You're attacking people. Stop that.
そんなに心配はいらないみたい。でもせっかくここまで来たんだから楽しみましょう。ヤガ。
Daddy Yori.
Dream cancel. Oh, that's the X. And the Super 1. Huh. Looks like the sand guy, right? Yeah.
That looks a lot like really cool.
Yeah, somebody in the game already kind of has that evil face when they.
He has the skull. Was it Rugal has that?
Yeah, Rugal. Like 2 more. You can't run away from her.
She's very. I like her. Her style's very like Yamazaki.
Yeah, like grabbing you off the ground,
Just,
like the
just
hits.
girl
Yeah.
Yamazaki.
Yeah.
But more grabs. You can't run away.
That rope power.
Yeah, Rugal takes you from both sides. Yeah, from side to side.
That's like a lot of
Oh, that's everything right there.
Oh.
Dream cancel.
Yes. Yes. No.
Hell
You
could
die.
not hold these two beauties. Orochi is eternal. KOF 15.
So we got Vice and Mature in the game.
Rather than being Fatal Fury, not KOF.
Well, I think they're specific to KOF.
They're specifically KOF, yeah.
Yeah, the specific KOF, yeah.
But the timelines all kind of run. KOF is like the game that every game's in, like Art of Fighting and everything like that. So I don't know. Could KOF specific characters make it into the new Final Fury?
Fatal Fury. Like Garu Marker Wolves.
Yeah.
Technically, it's really weird. There's a version of the Fatal Fury story in the KOF universe that does not cross into the Garu Marker Wolves story. It kind of sort of splits.
Oh, where what's called is dead.
Yeah, there's one where Geese dies. He's dead, like not coming back dead. And I think that's the regular Fatal Fury series.
I think
or
they're
the
following
Legend of
the.
Rules.
I think they're following the Haname because he lived after the beatdown from Terry.
That's the KOF story. The KOF story is he's still alive.
Yeah, he's alive in KOF.
Yeah, in KOF, Geese isn't dead. But in the Fatal Fury story, he's dead.
Yeah.
That's why Rock is being raised by
Terry.
Terry, because Terry feels guilty that he killed his dad and he wants to make sure he doesn't turn into an evil person.
I killed your daddy, so I'm gonna take you away from him.
He's dead. My bad. He was a bad guy. I'm gonna make sure you're good. That's what happened.
Meanwhile, Andy's like, he might be good, he might be bad. We'll see what happens.
Right.
And he's like, I will buy you all of the things.
No, but me and Echo, who isn't here, do run a lot of KOF, and we play a lot of matches and everything like that.
You know
and
what?
the game's stupid fun.
I think I might actually pick it up because seeing this gameplay, you know what? I'll give King of Fighters 15 a chance. Why not?
It's basically canceling your specials into supers into your big super, like, and that's the game.
So EX.
Basically.
EX.
Basically.
So you're canceling supers into special super. So the EX series.
Yes.
So you got supers on crack, and then you got supers on double crack.
The only thing about the game that's like hard is the fact that the button input has to be precise.
Yeah, it's
very
it's
precise.
Like Jesus,
very precise.
It's pretty bad.
Trained, and then you go into the training mode to kind of sort of like, let me see if I can do the combos, and it's like have 11 fingers and be able to press all these buttons. Good luck.
It's rough.
So people were disqualified from the French from the French Sparking Blast tournament that was out there online.
Wait, I think I might know why.
It was because of we were talking about Sparking Blast losing their player count and Shadow Cell. You said what was the reason why?
Because of this.
It's the game. The game is not designed for fairness. It is designed to be.
No, when you look at this, you'll understand why this should not be in the game.
So he's going to talk about his experience in the game while he was playing online and why he got cheaped out and lost in the tournament. Check this out.
Here, I hit him. Cool. Trying to play the game. Still have a fighting chance. And then what does he do? He's gonna start running away, chat.
You can't target him when he does that.
I can't catch him.
Yep, I called it. I knew exactly what the reason.
See, yeah, you know exactly what I'm
There's
talking
nothing to
about.
do. Like,
It's an Android. That's Dragon Ball 4. That is canon to the story.
No.
They have a perpetual energy that never runs out, and it is a part of the
Whoa,
story.
stop trying to defend the fighting game.
I'm
That is
defending
not
Dragon
going
Ball.
to
I'm
work
not defending
in this
I'm not
game.
defending the
It is not going to work.
I'm defending the story of Dragon
Show-
Ball.
show the
I'm
graph.
not saying
It's
it's
the
good
story
in
of
the
Dragon
game.
Ball, but you have to live it in the game, and that
Red
is
Pig,
not
Red
a
Pig,
good
can you show the
thing.
grab again?
So
Can you
check,
show the
this is what I
grab
want you
again?
to
Look
do.
how broken that grab is one more time.
So like right here, I hit him. Cool.
Because his grab takes key from you. So not only that, he's able to
I mean, that's how
constantly
they
be
beat
doing
Yeah, he
that.
takes away your.
Yikes, that's what 60% of your health bar.
He's gonna start
Jeez.
running away, chat.
But it's
Can't
over at
just
this point
like-
because he
you
can't
can't
catch him,
beat
so he
it.
just runs out the clock.
He has infinite key.
That's his ultimate.
There's no
Yeah, that's what they
trying to
did.
dash, there's nothing to do.
And so every character can do this.
Like it's
No,
seamless.
just
He's
only
showing me
androids.
that I cannot touch
Only
him.
androids.
He's showing
Because
that I
they
cannot
have
touch him.
infinite key.
He's
Like they
showing
can't
me
run out
that
of
I
key.
cannot touch him.
3D fighters are they not like Tekken, because Tekken's 3D and 2D at the same time almost.
Look at
Okay, so
that.
we can say arena fighters, 3D arena fighters.
3D arena fighters, thank you.
Yeah, somebody clip that.
They
please.
aren't really.
Somebody please.
Is there any of them that's actually competitive? Like actually,
Naruto.
Nah, Fighters is the only one.
Fighter Z,
Fighters is the only one.
but Fighters is in the 3D arena
like
game.
arena. No, a
Oh,
3D arena fighter.
any arena fighter.
Ninja
They
Storm.
tried Naruto Ninja Storm once, and that was it because they realized that game was also busted.
Busted. That game was
What
super
did-
busted.
What do you think is the problem with the arena fighter like genre that makes it so unbalanced? Is it the game?
They-
Is it the
they don't-
They don't know how to balance the arena fighter.
I don't
Okay,
think
so-
they really. They're not focusing on balancing the arena fighter as a thing. They're just like
Okay, so-
they're shitting a game out because and they just like here it's fucking fun, have fun. You like
So
these
from
characters.
from personal experience, because I played all 3 arena fighters, I played Ninja Storm, I played Xenoverse, and I played Sparking Zero. So Sparking Zero, the issue with this game is that in order to get a lot of health, you need to transform. So if you want to be that guy who's like, okay, I start base form and I start transforming to the final thing, that's when you get like max health and everything. You don't get the same health when you're in base form. You don't get that. Another issue with Sparking Zero is that they try to do it based off of the anime. So let's say you're Goku and you're fighting against Yamcha.
Yamcha gets floored.
Yamcha gets the Yamcha treatment. He gets 0 damage and stuff like that. The story is amazing. Do not get me wrong. The ability to make your own Dragon Ball timeline is amazing. I've done so much of that. But that's the issue with Sparking Zero is because they tried to make it so much like the anime. Like from this clip you're seeing here, androids waste no key, but Master Roshi drains so much key. And look at that grab. He's literally taking your key and you're losing
That's
key.
crazy.
Xenoverse, that the first game when you would go Super Saiyan, it would drain your key, and if you lose all of your key, you get out of the transformation. They fixed that in Xenoverse 2 to where it's like you're able to stay in the transformation even if you lose all of your key because they're actually doing it off of the anime where it gives you a boost of like attack power and stuff like that. But Xenoverse, it's made to where you're able to make your own character to where you can make it like super powerful, but it had its ups and downs. You can make your own attributes and stuff like that. So you can prioritize in health, attack power, but you would be losing defense and stuff like that. Rather in Naruto Storm, that one I felt like was balanced. It was just broken in the way of like how you did your combos because everyone had the same health, everyone had the same like time limit on your side characters and stuff like that. I think it was just depending on how you did your combos was the broken part in Storm. Another thing was in online there would be a delay in inputs because whenever I do my inputs, there'll be a delay.
The worst.
Yeah,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the game's net code is trash and all of
It
them.
is garbage.
Well,
So
they-
from personal experience, all of them had issues.
Everybody's banking on this new Bleach arena fighter. They're saying is going to be the one. I'm not too sure.
I think it's gonna be kind of like Tide Kubo's Bleach career. It's gonna come out. It's gonna be like, this is amazing, and then it's just gonna be like, man, this ain't as good as it was before. And then it's gonna be like, I'm just playing the same game I was playing when it first came out, and I feel upset about it. Not playing this game no more.
That's like that kind of hurts so much. What you just the analogy you just said.
And then it's gonna have one last hurrah, and it's gonna be like, damn, this game is really something, isn't it? And it's
You know
gonna
what?
be
I feel like-
nostalgic, live in my heart.
I feel like the new Bleach game, it shouldn't even be a multiplayer game. I feel like it should just be like
A single player.
Yeah, just give me
like
story.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Like, yo, it was an amazing single player game. It had amazing animation. Like, that game had the best animation in all of the Dragon Ball games.
But you want to know the
'Cause
problem with that? The biggest problem with that for Bleach is you just be playing the same story over and over and over again. That's the problem. Like with Dragon Ball, Ball, you have like a little bit of diversity with characters and story. I would be playing the same.
But the game would look
just on
amazing
the
though, Will. But it looks
opposite
amazing
side for most of the game. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Bleach has great character design. It has great like design.
But you know what
right?
I'm scared of?
Just
for
like,
Bleach? You know what I'm scared of for the online gameplay?
Huh?
I'm scared it's gonna get the Jump Force treatment.
More than likely.
Ooh, yeah.
It is definitely going to get the Jump Force treatment.
It is going to get Jumpers treatment. It is guaranteed going to get Jumpers treatment. I'm not going to lie to you.
Because everyone was hyped about that game too.
It is going to get the Jumpers treatment. And the only reason why it's going to get it, the only reason why it's going to get the Jumper treatment so bad is because of the fact is that, like you said, they don't know how to balance 3D fighters. They always make it to where there's no proper rollback. It is always delayed based netcode, and people are just tired of it.
That's a Namco thing, though, right?
2025.
No, because the netcode in Sparking Zero, I feel like it's not bad. There's some like laggy parts, but I feel like it's not that bad. It's not the worst.
Comic.
It's there.
Cheeks. It's cheeks. How
From
are
when
you?
I played, I thought it was pretty good.
The vanishing in that game, if it makes one delay hiccup, that hiccup stays. And that's what I hate about delayed based netcode. If the ping is at 60, if it starts at 60 and then it ends up kicking to 100, it's gonna destroy your entire flow. When I say it destroys your entire flow, it even if it goes back to 60, it's stuck at that delayed based netcode of 100. Which is terrible, and I don't like that. See, rollback, it's supposed to why it's called rollback. It's supposed to predict what your movement is going to be before you place the input. And in 99% of the time, it is completely accurate, which is why we love rollback. But the moment that delayed base netcode comes in and makes one hiccup, the whole game is shattered.
All right, we talk about this every week. It seems like I'm like repeating myself, but I'm not. Nintendo is suing people.
You say this every week already. It's not even every week.
You definitely do say this every week.
I promise it. So Nintendo is putting a subpoena for Google, Discord, Reddit for ongoing Switch piracy crackdown. So basically, like the Switch pirates, they're pirating every game, and Nintendo's not liking it, and they're calling themselves. The Reddit users are calling themselves pirates on top of everything else, which is probably not the best thing.
That's not the smartest thing.
Sometimes even when you sail the high seas of the internet, you must just tell what you are, a privateer of information and games.
Tell me why, if they get away with this, I'm just gonna see the GIF where it's like Jack Sparrow is like, and this was the moment where they almost caught.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow. But the crazy part is, as you can see, there's over 190 members in the Reddit, and Nintendo's one by one going after them all.
Then you're gonna get sued, then you're gonna get sued, then you're gonna get sued, then you're gonna.
It's just Nintendo's acting like Oprah. You get a subpoena. You get a subpoena. Everybody.
And,
literally.
And as a channel that received the strike back in what 2000 and
for
14, 12
Nintendo video.
For
you can have a Mario jump sample into your video, and they will strike you for that.
Yeah, they strike us for doing for putting up a Smash Brothers tournament.
I don't know if y'all already talked about this, but didn't they talk about like officially shutting down Power World? I don't know if we all talked about.
They can't do it. They're in the courts right now.
They're in the court. Power World.
We talked about it. Basically, they couldn't do it because Nintendo doesn't own the rights to characters in that way, and basically now they're trying to sue. They're trying to sue Power World for a little thing. So anything they get,
Pokeball.
Yeah. And if they get, and they're only suing them for a little bit of money, but they get that one, if they get that one judgment, they'll sue for bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But as of right now, Power World is its own property, and Nintendo can't do nothing about it.
And they're on a roll with it too.
I've
Last
never
story,
played it, but I always want to play it.
yeah,
It's
I know
fun.
it's really fun actually. It's like it's like a mix between Pokemon, Monster Hunter, and slave ownership.
Digimon.
I know you did not just say slave ownership
He
on my
literally just said slave ownership, bro.
on my TikTok.
You listen.
Well.
Have you played
another
TikTok,
Pokemon?
bro?
I
Come on
apologize, but have you played the game?
Yes.
You.
And it say it's
No.
more like Animal
You know what makes
Crossing.
it worse?
Not say it's
You know what makes it
slave-
Thank you.
worse?
Thank you. You owned it
You
like
know what makes
Animal
it worse,
Crossing.
though?
There it is. Thank
It's
you.
like
You know what makes it
Animal
worse?
Crossing.
I can make it worse real quick.
Do
You're
not.
able to
Do not. I have already been banned twice. Do not.
Okay, I'll say when Danny's off TikTok then.
Thank you.
So
Not banned again.
So the last topic, the I thought this was a really good one to end the show with. The old president of Sony, was Layton? What was his name? I forget the guy's name.
You should have your notes there, buddy.
I do,
Yeah,
but
where
it
are your
messes up
notes
the screen every time I look at my notes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
Didn't you
trying not
put
to
it
do
in-
that. So I gotta
Didn't
get
you
on
put
my
it in the
phone.
thing? You put it in the phone, didn't you?
I did, but now I can't get it. Sean Layton. There you go.
There you go.
So Sean Layton, thanks for the help, guys.
I was trying to do it. I was stalling for you, man. I tried.
Yeah, so Sean Layton put out an interview with Eurogamer and basically saying games cost too much. I won't give you all the details, but he made a good point. He said games should be shorter. Basically.
For the prices that we are paying, they should be way bigger than what they've been giving us.
But they're
They need
already
to be-
pretty. I
they
would
need
argue
to
that
be
they're
like-
already pretty big. Like
No.
No.
You're thinking of content versus like actual like substance. Like there's a lot of like things that make the game look beautiful and yada yada yada. But like if I get a game like let's say Horizon, right? Play Horizon.
You took it out. Yeah.
And I get this beautiful experience of that, but then I get to like beat it in a couple of hours. Am I really getting? And then I paid $70 for it too.
You know
Yeah,
what's the best? You know what's the best example
What?
of best money well spent for quality and story? Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And the game, the graphics
There's
of
so
that
much
game
you
is
can do in
not even phenomenal, but there's so much you can do in that game. It's ridiculous.
But to
Now-
be fair, you're not going to get a Red Dead Redemption 2 out of every game, right?
No, but what I'm saying
Nah,
is like,
nah.
here's a game that is where you pay too much money for too little content.
Yeah.
It's a game called Rise. When the Xbox One was first released,
Oh, yeah.
they brought this very beautiful game called
Beautiful game,
Rise.
still to this day.
And it's still beautiful.
Yeah.
Even you put that in 4K, it's
No, it's a gorgeous game today. The guys who made
But when it came to gameplay, it was consistent. Even the bosses fought like regular enemies. And then on top of that, the game was only 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
at best. And it's like you sit there, and then when you try to replay the game's not replayable. Because there's no hidden stuff that you can search for. You're literally mandatory walking in places that you have to go to. The game was literally bad overall. But you paid $60 for it. If you paid $80 for it, if you pre-ordered it like my dumbass did.
You know what? I
Just to get a
actually
special skin.
I have another example.
Huh.
And they just released DLC, and it's a contender in the Game Awards. Elder Scroll. Oh my god.
Elden
Ring. There
Elden
we go.
Ring.
Elden Ring
yeah.
is perfect. Elden Ring is picture perfect. You are getting your money's worth for that game.
And they just released DLC, and that's literally contender for Game of the Year.
Yeah, I think the standard base game is 12 to 13 hours long.
Yeah.
If you decide to play it.
No. You know how many hours I have in the game, and I haven't beaten Elden Ring yet? I have on note from my PlayStation 121 hours on that game, and I haven't even beaten it yet.
Damn.
Wow. Just
There's
off
a lot of
inside.
content in the game.
It's
He's been roaming around. He's not dying all the damn
no,
time.
it's like you could beat the game if you wanted to, but it's so much side stuff to do. You're like you don't want to get to the end
because
yet.
here's the thing with me. I was so happy that I finally found a whole map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt accomplished when I finally found the whole map because I want to explore. I want to get everything. I want to be the Elden Lord. I want to be the boss.
Yeah.
But there is something to be said about games that are like the Uncharted games, which are shorter, but I feel like have their own place that like give you like a shorter experience.
Amazing the game, but that's what makes the game quote unquote like big.
Yeah.
Right. But you don't get substance out of it. You don't get a lot of like content wasn't the right word I should have used originally, but I should have said like there's more like substance to the game than anything.
Like Horizon, there's
like
the
when you were
map,
talking
Ubisoft.
No. Even with like open world games of like you can have a very full story that's not an open world game, right? You can have a game like I was saying, I was playing Animal Well, right? Played it for a couple hours. It was like it was on sale for like 15, I think, during Thanksgiving, and it drew my attention. And it's a neat like pixelated game, right? A lot of AAA games are kind of feel like the same game. You're getting a bunch of just flair, but nothing that's really grasping you. It's all about the like visuals and the sound content and stuff like that. But it's like gameplay wise, they're lacking because they generally play the same, right? So
Walking Dead simulators.
You're saying Uncharted.
You know what's a game I was very disappointed in. I didn't get it myself, but was very disappointed. But was very hyped up. What's it called? Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's a problem within itself too, just due to the whole a live service thing.
Yeah,
I
live
just
service
bought
thing
that
is
game.
ruining gaming.
I just bought that game for $5. No.
Yeah.
Now, when me playing the game itself is great. The game is phenomenal. It's fun to play. It's goofy. I love the storyline. But guess what it did to me earlier today? It kicked me out of the game because of and I was playing locally, and it kicked me out of the game because the server had to do a maintenance.
Yep.
And that's what I feel like is
for a single player game.
A single player game, and it did that to me, bro.
So you have that. It was the idea originally of the games that were all the same, were like your Uncharted that were just stories. They were just we're just playing like a movie. It's an interactive movie essentially, right? You don't die if you try not to die, but it's a movie essentially, right? Then we started getting into like experiences that are kind of like expanding outside of that. Now a lot of these companies realize they're making millions of dollars off of these AAA titles. Why don't we see if we could get even more? Now your game has to be online all the time, so you also have to pay the money for like a subscription for whatever the service might be, whether it be PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live or whatever it might be. You have to pay for that to play this game, or for some cases, you have to have some kind of dealing with the company or the publishing company for this game. So, you want this new content, and start with DLC. You want this new content, you have to buy it. Now it's you want to play your game that you just bought, you have to buy it.
You know what's my problem with gaming nowadays? I feel like what's wrong with gaming is that everything, like you said, it needs to be a live service. But another thing is the lack of variety.
Yeah. Samey.
What's it called? Every live service game has a battle pass, but it all started with Fortnite. The idea of battle
everybody's
royale
trying to copy
started with
Fortnite, definitely.
The battle pass started with Fortnite, and you know who started copying that? Call of Duty. A whole bunch of indie companies started doing battle royale.
Tekken, Street Fighter.
Battlefield tried doing a battle royale, and no one talked about that at all.
Yeah.
But every single game has a battle pass now. It
Halo.
started with what was the next? Halo. But here's the thing: Halo did it right. Halo did the battle pass correct, because if you didn't get the past battle passes, you're able to
go back and get.
Exactly. And that's what Marvel's Rivals is doing right now. They're actually going to keep it where it's like, if you have a battle pass, you don't have to worry about losing that battle pass. They're going to keep that one until you're finished with it. And then I don't know if it disappears or whatever, but it stays there for good.
That's cool.
But
that's cool.
Speaking on the games and like buying what you paid for, there's a game that I remember seeing when the Xbox Series X first came out. If y'all want to try it, you can. It's $20. I'm looking at it right now. It's a game called Bright Memory.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was really that's when you had all the powers and your car flips over and everything like that. It was one of the first games like for when the new gen came out. They were like it's like one person made it, right? Like one guy.
I think so.
Yeah, it's made by one developer. It's pretty crazy. And Shadow, by the way, the Rise Son of Rome game, it was made by Crytek, so that's why it looks so good.
Yeah, Crytek makes some bomb games. I'm not gonna lie.
They'll crash your computer. I said that was the last topic, but I did forget about this. Street Fighter.
Where's my? I got to talk about my rant today. I got 2 rants to talk about today.
Okay, give me 1 second. Street Fighter had to push back one of their tournaments for Street Fighter League, not Street Fighter League, for the Street Fighter, the
CPT.
$1 million tournament.
CPT.
Because they put a boo-boo in the game that won't allow you to buffer supers after you get knocked down. So,
yeah, Comic, did you see this yet?
Okay, so if I do that,
yeah, watch this. You can't buffer.
Oh, you're right. There's no buffer. I'm trying to do it as like a buffered super rather than just mashing it. Yeah, there's just no buffer. That's kind of broken.
This is broski, by the way.
Especially for DIs. Yeah, you just don't get a buffer. Ooh, that is actually kind of broken. Capcom is probably going to need to emergency patch this. Can you explain it, please? All right, let me explain this bug because I didn't know about this until 2 minutes ago, and now I'm concerned this is like potentially tournament ruining. So basically, in this game, on wake up, you have a buffer.
He's done.
So say I want to go for like a wake up DP or a wake up super on my opponent after waking up. This game has a buffer window that's quite wide, and that basically means that I can actually input my super or my DP slightly before I'm actually like fully risen off the floor. There is a reversal buffer to make it easier to hit the first like wake up frame. So for example, like here, I'm not actually pressing that last kick input for the super on like the first wake up frame. I'm actually pressing it slightly before I've finished waking up and letting the buffer turn it into a reversal. And this is like the standard way that you input a reversal to make them consistent. However, there is this new bug that has just been discovered in this version of the game. And basically, if you perfect parry something and then you do a combo into a knockdown, then you lose that buffer on wake up. You just straight up can't buffer anything. So for example, if you want to do a wake up super now in this situation, it's literally frame perfect. So in this example, he's going to perfect parry me and then do a sweep. And I'm going to try and wake up super. That's like the same timing that I did a second ago. Yeah, there's just no buffer.
Nothing happens.
See you now?
That's crazy. But I mean, I don't know, because it messes up the mind game. Because number one, you get a free pressure, and number two, if you know they can't wake up super, you're definitely not going to stop pressuring them at that point.
Exactly.
I can't do it to Danny anymore.
Correctamundo. You gotta wait for the patch.
Definitely. So they said they're going to roll it back and fix it after the new. So they're going to hot patch it out of the game. I don't know if it's going to be the whole patch or just that one part, and then push the tournament and then work on it after the tournament. Okay, rants, get them in.
All right, there's 2 rants that I gotta say. Shut up, Comic. First things first, if you like Overwatch, there is a game called The Marvel Rivals. Download it now. Very fun. Only bad downside is, guess who it's made by? It's the same company that makes people go bankrupt really fast. NetEase Gaming.
Oh God.
Yeah, but the game's good, so give it a try.
There's always a downside.
That was a happy rant. That was a nice.
No, here's my next rant. Low tier God had the brass balls to say something very questionable. There is a tweet where this person who never played a Tekken before made it to God of Destruction because he put in the time and effort to play the game and enjoy it. And he did a good job, by the way. Good job. He retweeted it talking about this is why Tekken 8 is not a real Tekken game. Because a person who never played the game can get to God of Destruction, and a person like me who's been playing for several years can't get the rank. Now, he said that he was going to go ahead and make an attempt to go on get God of Destruction just to prove a point. He got his ass whooped so many damn times, it's not even funny. He can't even get past Raijin. So now, as of recently, he said on his chat, I'm not going to play Tekken anymore on stream until I get 4,000 subs, making an excuse on why he's not going to play Tekken 8 anymore. Now, here's the problem. He says that the reason why he's no longer playing the game is because of stream snipers.
He don't be getting
Let me rant. Now, there's only 2 games you can actually stream snipe, and that's a third-person shooter or a third-person game, or a first-person shooter or a first-person game. Those are the only 2 games you can stream snipe because you'll know your opponent's location. In a fighting game, it is out of sheer luck that you'll end up matchmaking with a person that you're watching on a stream. So you cannot stream snipe someone in a fighting game. You can fight me all you want about that, but it is impossible to stream snipe.
It's impossible to stream snipe almost on a fighting game. Yeah, it's impossible.
Well, just it's not even the fact for the chance of getting somebody that you're streaming is the thing. There's so much of a delay between what you're seeing on the screen and what you're actually playing. So it's like there's like no, like in a shooter, oh, the guy's hiding over there. I see him on the stream, right? But in a fighting game, it's like he already hit me with that combo like 30 seconds ago. This is not helping me. I'm getting bodied right now.
Exactly my point. Like, there's no point to sit there and say you're being stream sniped when in reality you're just losing matches, my guy. That's it. You're just losing.
It's just an excuse, and I know I'm gonna bring up a very name that Danny hates that says the exact same thing like LTG.
6 Hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one. This is why both of them are not even part of the FGC.
They're made for each other.
And I've said this before, I'll say it again. The FGC needs bad guys, but these guys are just like trolls. You know what I'm saying? Like we need bad guys. I always bring it up. Filipino perfect bad guy.
I'm going to name 2 villains who were part of the FGC. And we all know good old Filipino champ.
F-champ.
Good old F-champ. But believe it or not, the next villain, who is still champion to this day, get mad at me all you want and call him a hero, but he's not. It's Sonic Fox. Sonic Fox is labeled as a villain, but nobody can take him off his mantle.
Is Pork Chop a bad guy, technically?
Pork Chop is considered a villain.
Yeah, he's a villain. Pork Chop's definitely a villain.
Pork Chop is definitely a villain.
He's a likable villain, but he's a villain.
He's so lovable. It's not even funny. Like I saw him as CEO. I saw him as CEO.
Yeah,
and he was making bets. If you get an even number, you get a certain amount of money. If you get odd number, then you get a certain amount of money.
I got an idea.
But he claims that he's always going to win, which he did not win.
I got an idea.
What's the idea?
I got a brain blast. My brain blast is we should make a list of all the characters or all the players that would be good and bad. Like we just go through a list of all of the players who are the good guys and who are the bad guys.
So
the FGC.
So Hill versus what is it? Hill versus
fan favorite.
Hill versus Face.
Face,
Hill versus Face. Yeah, Hill versus Face.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
So who's like the super baby face and who's like the monster heel?
So Keto?
That's a good question.
So Keto's a heel, but he's not a super villain.
He's not a super.
Yeah, he's not a super villain. Yeah.
He'd be more like the anti-villain side. Like he's like, I'm a villain, but sometimes I do good things.
Like
Daigo's a face, right? Daigo's a face.
Daigo's a super baby face.
Yeah, Daigo's definitely a face. Yeah.
No, you know who's a villain? You know who's a real villain? And you cannot trust this man?
Leffen.
Harada! Harada's the true
villain. Remember when they were doing season 4, Tekken 7? They were like, Harada was like, shut up, sit down. You get
If Harada's a villain, you want to know who's a face? Fucking goddamn Sakurai.
Yeah.
Sakurai is a fucking
Sakurai's
face.
a face.
He's a fight, and he actually is a fighting game face.
He's
God. We're opening new possibilities.
Yes, we are. Hey, you know what? I say we save this for another time. That way we can actually like. Yeah. Let's save this for another time because I feel like this is gonna be a really good list.
This is really good. It's really good.
It's really very debatable. So I definitely give it that.
All right. Anybody anything to say? Let's say the goodbyes.
Get Diesel Legacy. The
Yes.
devs are really cool, and check out go make sure when you get the game, try to get their so you can speak to me about it because I can actually get you to Discord, and we can all go in there and speak to the devs and let them know
They're really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, no, they were dope as hell. Yeah.
And how much is it? And
It's
what platforms?
$23, and right now it is on all platforms: Steam, Switch, PlayStation, Xbox.
Is it crossplay?
And PC. It is indeed crossplay.
Yeah, see, if we gonna be giving them like some free advertising, we gotta give them all the information so people could go buy this
Exactly.
game.
Hell
It's
yeah.
like a lot of fucking fun.
And for $23, you're getting a good game.
We are
Yeah, definitely getting a good game. Yeah, definitely.
We're going to give them the information that they need, so we can give them constructive criticism, like I always do. I'm like, I don't go in there and say, "Yo, this internet sucks." I'm more like, sadly, the matches that I've gotten has been pretty terrible. Every single match, even though they claim that it's rollback, I've been getting nothing but red bars and yellow bars, and every single character has been skipping everywhere. But the game itself is too good to bypass.
No, it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Yeah, so gotta give.
I'm ready to have my goons run the pockets.
You telling
I just wanna beat up gangster Jay Jonah. That's it.
I'm just.
I'm excited to play.
You know what I'm excited for?
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it's coming out
Sunday.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be free on Game Pass, so I'll be like, thank you.
Definitely get some Indiana Jones. And me and Tony, what are we getting into that?
Hold on, say that again.
River City.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna be getting into some River City Girls. Yeah.
Yo, River City Girls is fire.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna get into it. Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
With the double dragons.
Yeah, the Double Dragon DLC. So we gonna be getting it in for sure.
Girls, I'm gonna tell you right now, you will be spending a lot of time on because they treat it like an RPG, like the old school River City Ransom.
Yeah.
You have to level up your girl in order to get special skills. It's so good.
Yo, me and Tony, murder. What was it? Murder.
Crap.
Murder.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name. Murder something.
Charlie Murder.
Charlie Murder. Yeah, there we go. Charlie Murder. Charlie Murder. Oh, love that game, man. Love that game.
I have a maxed out Charlie in that game.
Yeah. So when I saw River City, I was like, this reminds me of Charlie Murder. I got
Charlie Murder, definitely.
When I say Tony was addicted to Charlie Murder.
Yes.
The days of beat 'em up are kind of coming back.
I have a question to ask you. Have you ever heard of the Dishwasher Dead Samurai series?
Yes.
Dishwasher Dead Samurai. No,
never heard of that. Nah.
Yes, look it up. Dishwasher Dead Samurai. That's the reason why Charlie Murder was even born.
Wow.
By the same
Gotta get it. Yeah, but Charlie
Dishwasher
Murder
Dead
was that.
What system is that on?
360, man. During the 360 arcade times.
Yep.
Damn.
Okay. All right.
The arcade time.
Yes, you remember Xbox Arcade? I missed that, John. That'll be the next time that we'll talk.
All right, we're gonna wrap, guys. For the 41 people that was in the last show, I mean that's only our third show back after being gone from podcasting for like I don't know what 5-6 years.
Yeah, like 5-6 years. Yeah.
We are at 415 subscribers, so thank you guys for that on the YouTube.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are
I'm gonna
up.
see this though.
And for all the people in TikTok, thank you for getting me at 900.
And we are up 6,000 views for the last 30 days.
Thank you, guys.
That's a good look. That's a good look.
I am super happy to be a part of today's podcast, and I hope I can
clap it up for Ghost Titan. Clap it up, man.
Appreciate you coming through. I hope I can be in the next future.
Yeah, man. Hey, pull up, man. Pull up, man. You know where we at.
Next week, we will try to go live, and we'll have not only the TikTok, but we'll have the YouTube comments and Twitch comments, and we'll see about that. Until next time.
I will curse out all of you for telling me that you think.
I get to say the worst part that was on Power World that Danny didn't want me to say.
Until next time. Be good, be safe. If you can't be good, don't get caught. Wollie Mopped Gaming, I'm out. Shout.
And Do not get angry like I do. Only
Yes, definitely don't get angry like Shadow Show does, because he always goes on crazy rants. Definitely don't get angry like him.
Do not ever get angry like me. Only improve.
All right, y'all, be easy.
Don't do it.